Fancy Fit, day 251. Crazy day today. Unbelievable, insane stuff happened today. Just kidding. It was actually super boring, okay? But it was a good day. So I'll take it, good, but also boring. I'll take today. Today was a pretty good day. I'm very happy with it. I'm not going to lie, guys. I pretty much spent the entire day playing Slime Rancher, okay, guys? It was pretty fun. So I had a good day today. It was a rest day. I did not exercise. I said yesterday maybe I would do cardio if I felt like it. I did not feel like it. You know what I felt like? I felt like ranching slimes in a video game. Okay, guys? So it was pretty fun. I had a good day today. I was very tired as well most of today. It was, I think the last 2 days I did some pretty brutal weightlifting sessions, and I really put my all into both of them. So because of that, and also because of my ridiculous sunburn, I was pretty tired today, but it was a pretty good day. I had a good day. I weighed in this morning at 182.6 pounds, which is a pretty dramatic increase from yesterday, which I wasn't expecting. I think it's because I've been chugging a lot of water recently because I read online, after you get a sunburn, I should hydrate really well. So I've been really trying to hydrate pretty well, and I've been drinking a lot of water. Another thing is that maybe my muscles are retaining a little bit more because of my weightlifting, I guess. I don't know if that's a possibility. So all in all, I'm not going to sweat it, as long as I just stay in a caloric deficit. I should probably not stress too much about the day-to-day weigh-ins. I think that's a mistake that I've been making, not really just recently, but in the last few months. If you want to say the last few months is recently, I've recently had that problem, okay, for the last few months. So I'm going to try and cut that out, I'm trying to get back to the good old days during the beginning of this diet, the first 2 or 3 months where we made by far the most amount of progress. So I'm trying to relive the glory days, okay? So I had 7.5 hours of sleep last night. I'd be lying if I said they were good quality, hours of sleep. Unfortunately, I have not been sleeping very good because my sunburn keeps me awake. It hurts quite a bit, and as I lay in there, my skin kind of heats the bed up, and then the bed gets hot, and then it's just kind of uncomfortable. And then also just the feeling of the cloth on my skin doesn't really feel very nice. I've not been wearing a shirt very much in the last few days. Oh well, I also had a lot of nightmares as well last night, probably because I had, melatonin. I pretty much woke up every 2 hours last night from a nightmare, which sucks, but I usually get nightmares if I take melatonin, but also the melatonin helps me sleep, so it's kind of a double-edged sword that sometimes I gamble on, and I came up short last night, okay, guys? I lost all my winnings last night in that little gamble, but I had 10 grams of creatine today. As usual, like I said before, I'm trying to build up the creatine in my system again since I really wasn't taking it for 6 days, so I got to build that back up. As I said, I had rest day today. My sunburn is feeling better. It still definitely hurts, but I had to, go out today, and I was wearing a shirt during that time. I wore a large shirt so that I had more room to breathe, and also if I was walking around, I would kind of hold the shirt in front of myself since this is definitely where most of the bad sunburn area is. So I've been trying to prevent things from touching it, and it's not too bad. I've been dealing with it, but I don't want to whine too much. I had 1,840 calories worth of food today, which is a little bit over my wanted 1,500. That's okay. I had 65 grams of protein today. I almost said creatine. I did not have 65 grams of creatine. Okay, guys, this is way too much. I had 65 grams of protein today, which isn't that much, unfortunately. Day 2 of the streak of me not eating junk food on my diet, and I have 370 calories in caloric debt that I'm going to try and make up for tomorrow. 30 calories from yesterday. I went 30 calories over 1,500 yesterday. I went 340 calories over my 1,500 limit today. So combined, that is 370 calories. I'm going to try to make that up tomorrow. If I don't, then I'll just pass it on to the next day. And I'll kind of keep this system of caloric debt going so that I'm always at 1,500 or lower. So that is sort of my goal for the foreseeable future. I had some baked beans for 360 calories, 21 grams of protein. I had a BLT. It was pretty good. It was 760 calories with 27 grams of protein. It was not really it was pretty caloric dense. It was pretty calorie dense, excuse me. So it didn't really fill up my stomach that much, but it also did taste pretty good. So another double-edged sword we were dealing with today, okay? I had some bread that was 240 calories with 5 grams of protein. I had a bagel that was 380 calories with 12 grams of protein. And then I had some Fig Newtons for 100 calories, 1 gram of protein. Now, that is junk food, but I didn't actually mean to eat this. It was kind of an accident, so I'm not going to count it against myself because It was an accident. Like, I kind of did it without thinking about it. I don't want to blow up the streak over like a legitimate mistake, so I'm not going to count that against myself. Okay, so I didn't end the streak on that because it was a legitimate accident. So I'll give myself a little room for that. Okay, I'll try not to let it happen again. But I had 1,840 calories today in total, 65 grams of protein. Day 2 of the streak. And I have 370 calories of debt to make up for tomorrow, okay? Hopefully I'll be able to collect. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing some hack squats, deadlifts, calf raises, hanging knee raises, and some wrist rolls if I feel like it. I don't know if I'll keep the wrist rolls on. I don't know. The hanging knee raises definitely kind of take a lot out of my forearms. We'll see. Yeah, that's it for today, basically. Spent pretty much all day playing Slime Ranch, or Slime Rancher, or whatever it's called. It's a pretty fun game, guys. I'm not going to lie. I also beat the Battlefront EA2 campaign today, the main campaign, and then also the DLC, which was really short, so I got both of those done. I've been watching a bunch of Squid Game. I've been rewatching Squid Game as part of like a little watch party. I'm on episode 7 now. I might be able to finish it tonight. We'll see. Yeah, oh, and also sorry about the video last night coming out so late. Took me a really, really long time to upload it for some reason because the file transfers took forever. I basically uploaded the videos from my phone to YouTube, and then I downloaded them off YouTube and then edited them, them together, which was a hassle because my editor sucks. My editing software, and then I had to, render it, which took forever as well. So basically, it took me quite a long time to actually get the video out. My apologies. I did not want to even stay up that late anyway. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I will see you tomorrow. Your mother is so fat that health professionals are seriously worried about her. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow for day 252. Goodbye.